shirt off. Take your shirt off. Plantain.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. I'm sure you missed my face and you missed their voices. If you're wondering where we are, we've been potting and shit. So it's up here somewhere if you guys want to get the link and stuff. We spoke to some amazing people so far, but we're back to just doing YouTube because missed it, honestly, truly. So, yeah. What has happened since we last left? The Bundesliga. I mean, is anyone really surprised that Bayern Munich won the league? Are y'all shocked?
Well, I told you. I did tell you, I know you want to listen. I said that Leipzig were keeping the seat warm from them. Oh no, yeah, Leipzig could possibly. No. Bayern Munich are inevitable. So yeah, that's it. Nobody's shocked. Not me anyway.
I mean, like put it this way, okay? The team that just won the league in Germany is thinking of selling Thiago for £30 million or whatever. I know some certain people in this group don't rate Thiago as a player, but when you're good enough to decide that that's someone you're selling in a random summer, then yeah, things went very well for you that year. So I guess shout out Bayern for being very well organized and very rich, and for no one ever winning the Bundesliga again, because that shit is a finished league, man.
Yo, they got a 4x1 relay team now. They got Davies, Coleman, Gnabry, and Leroy Sané. That's legit, like, they could actually go to the Olympic trials. Like, that's how fast those guys are.
That feels racist to me, but, you know, I'll let you get away with it. Only because you're black.
I mean, no, but they legit have, like, 10 second speed. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, the rest of that league, there's a lot of talent in there. Kai Havertz is probably leaving, which sucks. Marcus Thuram is really good, and that's really kind of the crux of Bundesliga, and Dortmund is unserious. So, I mean, we want Dortmund to be good, but they're unserious. In another league, La Liga, it's Benzema's world and Sergio Ramos' world. We really just live in it. Barcelona probably finished after Messi. I don't know what they're doing over there. Beautiful gowns, though. Beautiful gowns.
I'll tell you what, yeah, I feel like Sergio Ramos is someone that in his life, if you're not saying anything bad about him, he's not happy. He needs people to hate him. He can't live without hate. It sustains him.
But here's the thing about Sergio Ramos. I agree with that, but I also feel as if you could call Sergio Ramos every flavor of redacted to his face, and it really wouldn't bother him. Because right as he raises his hand to punch you back, he will think to himself, I'm Sergio Ramos. And that'll be the end of it. Like, that's literally it. That guy has lived a charmed life. Some guy, you just look at them and everything works out for them. That's Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos legit has won everything. Like, everything a footballer can win. And then here's the craziest part. He has 4 boys. You know what? Whatever, man. That guy...
That's got testosterone. The alpha of alphas. Like, please, excuse us if this sounds vaguely sexist, but how can you not respect that? I mean, men like to front about, I just want a healthy child. And yes, we do. But on the low, every guy just wants to make a bunch of boys because you can brag to your friends about all your boys. And he actually did that. 4 of them. 4.
He has 4 boys.
He could get his wife pregnant 4 more times and make 4 more boys. That is Sergio Ramos.
He has a boy for each Champions League he's won.
That is just alpha as hell, man. Like, and then Benzema, like, again, when you're talking about team on my back, that is Benzema. When he lost Ronaldo, ain't no problem. He just decided, okay, I'm gonna have to score more goals now since that our main source of goals are gone now. It's no problem for me to do that. I'll just do that. I mean, Eden Hazard has only scored 1 goal, not a problem. I'll shoulder his burden as well. Modric and Cruz, they're never gonna score goals. I'll just score goals for them. He just put the team on his back and said, here's La Liga. Just have it. It's yours.
So much determination, though.
I think
so much determination, dude. Damn sharp a home dick.
Real quick about Benz. Like, I'm just really glad he put together a season like this before his career ended, because for some weird reason, people who don't know ball have never really rated Benz based on this whole numbers obsession we have with the game these days. Karim Benzema, to me, has been the best 9 in the world for quite some time. And he just needed to confirm it with a season like this. And I'm happy he did it.
The brand ethos is always no XG, just vibes. That's what we...
just vibes. And Benzema is a vibes curator like a motherfucker, man. Like, just go on his Instagram whenever he feels like blessing us again. Like, it's vibes all the way from Haiti to Paris. Vibes everywhere to Dubai.
What's so great about it is the fact that he doesn't fit the trope of an elite footballer. Because everyone assumes elite footballers, they're so super dedicated to the game, like they got no, like Ronaldo, for example. Ronaldo, for all these, he tries to portray he's fun and he's a fashionista. No, Ronaldo is work. He's just work. That's it. And Benzema's the opposite. Obviously, we know Benzema's an elite athlete, like physically, and he works hard and stuff. But all he really shows on his Instagram is just how rich he is and how poor we are.
And I think we quite underrate the value in a capitalist society of people like that putting us in our place constantly. I respect it. And that's the way he put Barcelona in their place this season,
Yeah, and Atletico Madrid is still boring, but they're going to the Champions League. Sevilla's in the Champions League, so our friends over at Sociedad, a little hype beast over there, they disappointed us. So shout out to them, I guess. Over in Racismo land in Serie A, there was no racism because there was closed doors, but Juventus won again, and Sarri reached for a cigarette.
Sorry. Let me just interrupt you there. Sorry, I'm not having this. Juventus didn't win the league. As far as I'm concerned, Aaron Ramsey won the league, and that's all that matters. Everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mubarak, because we definitely spoke about Aaron Jamal Ramsey, so
Yeah, I mean that's the most important thing. I mean, I would be so disappointed if he retired without having at least one league title. He absolutely deserves it, and Sarri, I cannot wait till he gets sacked because he doesn't know what his best team is, and he keeps disrespecting him. So
Hey, you know what? If Jorginho would just go back to where go back to Italy where he belongs, then Sarri might look like a proper coach again.
Yeah. George misses his dad and son misses George. Atalanta, they're pretty good, I guess. In Europa, we got that, we heard that Pepe, I guess, whatever. And our son just moved to Serie A. So shout out Victor Osimhen, the most expensive player of all time is a Nigerian. We never got last ever, ever.
Real proud of him.
So in the craziest league of all, the Premier League, the top four race was drunk.
The Barclays.
I don't know how Man United finished third. That just goes to show how poverty the league is. Because, what? How?
I mean,
I'll say this much. It was a terrible season for most of us. Everyone from second on down. If you didn't win, the season sucked for you on some level. But in a lot of ways, at least in the top six, and I know this is how it is every year when we all start at 0 points, but there are reasons to be hopeful for everyone, really. Like now, granted, Liverpool probably has the best chance of winning again next year, I feel like, just based on current squad composition. But everyone should be optimistic. I think it's going to be a good season next year, especially when people get back in the stadium. If y'all ever fix that COVID shit in England, you know what they should do in England about COVID? They should do what we're doing in America.
Nothing? I guess. I mean, look. Let's look at the optimism. I mean, City's gonna obviously buy more players because that's what they do. United probably gonna get Sancho with that front four which is ridiculous, and then they're gonna get more penalties because that's what United does.
Chelsea are gonna spend more money.
Yeah, all chest, no legs. That's good for them, I guess. Tottenham has Mourinho.
Yeah, so I get they have Amazon Prime, so there's that. Arsenal has a coach that doesn't stink.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, we have a coach that actually knows what a good footballer looks like. That is the most encouraging thing. He can look at a footballer and say, you're good at football, you can control a pass and you can pass it 10 yards without struggling. Which is great to me. That's just a sign of the times that we're moving forward, because under the last, full-time head coach that he was just very much can we bleep up what I'm gonna say, please? But just know it's not nice.
I'll say this much about the last administration at Arsenal. Like, every time that guy started a press conference, I felt like I was 6 years old in Nigeria and the coup just happened. Like, literally every time. That guy was a terrorist, and I feel very sorry for Villarreal fans right now. And I'm glad that Cazorla left that bullshit ass club before he showed up, because Nobody that good deserves to be coached by a coach that dumb.
Terrorism in front of my salad.
Shout out to Liverpool though. I mean, if there's a way to win the league, you want to win the league by blowing everybody else out of the water. I mean,
Lifting the trophy behind closed doors.
Yeah, forget all that tension shit. Like, you just want to show people that you're better than them and be done with it. And I respect what they did this year.
I mean, the league was wrapped up by mid-November, whatever. So I mean, we're not gonna be on any other hater shit today, at least. Anyway, we don't like Liverpool, but we have to respect what they've done. They were by far and away the best team, and nobody got close. Very simple.
It's as simple as that. I mean, I just want to briefly point out, in the interest of not being a hater, that as wonderful as they were this year, I still think there were at least 4 or 5 other teams in the history of Barclays that were just better, I think, that would beat them head to head. So I brought that hater shit back. I just wanted to point that out real quick. Moving on.
And Norwich got relegated because they stink. Bournemouth stinks and Watford stinks, and Troy Deeney is now at...
Bye, Troy. Go count your cojones in the championship. Bye.
Maybe while he's down in the championship, his face will finish loading. Ugly motherfucker.
Leeds United are back, man. Thank God. That's football heritage. Leeds and West Brom.
Right.
So
that is prime Barclays.
time this gets released, either Brentford or Leeds will be in the Brentford. I can't even speak English. Brentford or Fulham will be back in the Premier League. So you know.
Well, then they better be fucking Brentford, because Fulham, we've seen enough of those assholes. All they do is come up and give 3 points away to the top 6 and go and leave. 6 points actually. You know, just lose to all the good teams and leave. And to them, the good teams are every team ahead of them. So we don't need them. They've done enough.
And then now we move into America, where the MLS is back, and that entire tournament is drunk. It's just drunk. I don't even know what else to say about the MLS returns. It's
I mean, I think I'll say this about the MLS. Like, that tournament and the way it's going sort of suggests what the real future of the sport is. Like, we always give credit to league winners. Like, Liverpool won the league this year, so they're the best team in England this year. But ultimately, just because of the way the game is now, we're gonna gravitate towards cups more. I feel like that's where it's at. Like, this MLS is back thing. Like, I wasn't gonna watch it, but the results are crazy. Like, all the best teams are out already. It's great. Like, I love it. Like, just Cinderella stuff. Like, I mean, take the FA Cup for instance. Chelsea and Arsenal are not the 2 best teams in England, but they're in the final, and we kind of don't know what it's gonna look like. But we know that Bayern is winning Bundesliga next year. So cups is where it's at moving forward. So shout out MLS.
And NWSL, shout out to the Women's League, the first league to return. They did a stupendous job. Like, I know, like, they're not really talking about it on TV right now, but that's how you have a damn bubble, man. That's how you hold it down. They did a really good job in these COVID times. So shout out to the NWSL. Those ladies did a great job.
You hold it down, and the Houston Dash win in the end. That's how it go. Houston, baby. Woo-hoo.
This coming up week, Champions League and Europa League is back. Let's do some real quick highlights of who do you guys think is going to win Europa League first. Let's just get that out the way.
United have a very good chance.
Yeah, I can't really see beyond them. I think you're playing well enough to win it. So yeah, I think United will do it.
I think it's going to be United Inter in the final. It's going to be so much banter. But yeah, let's...
Well, you know what? I'm going Inter. I just don't like United. That is my just.
Listen, this is what we love about our shows, because we can speak honest truths and we know who we are, and we're a bunch of haters. So yeah,
that's what we do. Well, specifically me, but you know, I see what you're doing here. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, solidarity. Champions League is back. I was gonna say PSG is gonna win, but Mbappe's ankle is finished.
Yeah.
So I mean,
how long is he out for?
I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. By the time they come back, Atalanta will probably give them hot pepper, so who knows?
Yeah, but Atalanta is missing their main goal guy, man.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about why. Yeah, we just know he's missing.
So, you know, that's all. He just needs a girl. That's all. You know, he needs a girl to ride.
Part one or part 2?
Part boy. He needs all of it.
Take that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a very good chance. The tie between Man City and Real Madrid could have the winner there, the overall winner there. And if it's not there, then it could be Juventus as well.
Ew, what? Ew.
I feel like Lyon might take Juventus out.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it's time for us to realize that Arsenal would never be able to afford Jose Mauar. Like, that's what's about to happen right now. But, that's my belief.
But in other good news, America now has CBS that's covering the Champions League, and they have a star-studded lineup. I can put it up right here. My God, they just got like Micah Richards, Kate Abdo, Clive Tisdale, Peter Drury. I mean, they went for the whole shebang. Jamie Carragher, they're trying to get Gary Neville. I'm like, Dad, like, where y'all get this money from? So shout out CBS.
Well, from my perspective as a red, white, and blue American that doesn't wear his mask when he leaves the crib, I just want to point out that there's not a single American in their lineup, and I don't really like that because I'm American, and even though it's a Champions League from Europe, I want American commentators to tell me what I'm looking at, okay? CBS, that's BS, okay? Okay, y'all need to fix up with that. Give Kyle Martino the bag or something, or this nigga right here, or the other nigga that be on the Women's World Cup shit. Give it to a nigga with dreads is what I'm saying.
You heard the man.
All right, so let's go to some kit reviews because you know what it is? It's always real menswear hours over here. I think, honestly, every single kit that I've seen, and I know this is hyperbole, like shit, but goddamn, there's some amazing kits. Like, there's so many good kits. Like, I saw the Benfica one, that red. Listen, man.
Even the training kits, like the training kit, everywhere that seems to slap. I mean, I won't be giving my money to Arsenal for the foreseeable future, but they done well with the training kits and with the actual match kits as well. But Inter Milan as well. Liverpool have done really well with the home. It's hard to mess up a Liverpool kit anyway, I think, for the most part, but they did well. Barcelona's black Shinobi kit. I have 2 Barcelona black kits, and I'm about to make it 3 because this black and gold is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of Real Madrid's kit from 2002 and also from 2011-12, I think, is all the black and gold. That's really, 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 really good. Ajax, again, their away kit is superb. Juventus home kit, what else can I say about that? Real Madrid, I love Real Madrid, both the pink stripes on the home kit as well, and then the pink away kit as well. Fantastic.
You said something about training kits. United had this olive, white, and orange colorway in their training kits. Listen, I'm a big fan of color olive. I never knew olive and orange could slap together like that. And you know me, I'm a menswear guy. So like now I'm just like, yo, you know what? I might have to go buy me one of those big jackets because that's real menswear hours.
Well, I'll just say this. My favorite kit that I've seen so far would be the Roma kits. I really like what Nike did there. Inter Zigzag is fucking nuts. I think I'm probably gonna buy that since I'm a low-key Inter fan. And I also like City's third jersey, like their dark jersey. Like it's this black and blue thing. Like that shit is fantastic. Like Puma do not know how to make kits, but they knocked that one out of the park. I'll give them that.
Munich's away kit with the infrared and the orange, the white one.
Oh yeah.
Fan.
Yeah.
Adidas went into their back. I really, really like Arsenal's kit though. Like this red one that you guys have, I don't know what it is, but it's so good. I like it. I like it a lot.
You must like the pattern then. I don't like the away, but the home is pretty solid. I like the home jersey. It's grown on me quite a bit, especially since I started wearing it. So
Nike are a bit cheating because you know who had the same kit as Barcelona, the same black one? Kaiser Chiefs. Shout out to Charlize Theron, by the way. Very strong African woman.
Strong African woman.
The only good South African, by my estimation. You can cut this if you want, but I just wanted to say that.
So by the way, we have any time for transfers quickly? Any confirmed? Sane's going to Bayern. Osimhen's going to Napoli. Good. Anything else you guys want to talk about with the transfers? Anything before we head out?
Arsenal, please spend 300 million. I beg you. Just 300 million this window. Spend it, please. I beg you. That's it.
We're taping this before the FA Cup final. And if you're an Arsenal fan, you don't really know what's going on in the transfer market until the FA Cup final is done. So I don't really have anything to add, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
One thing to add. If we add Jadon Sancho to that front four, I'm going to literally just, let's just end it here because I'm not going to...
I feel like Raul Jimenez would be a more interesting addition for you guys, but hopefully you don't get him.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I like my young black English players, you know, so. You know,
Right.
Yeah, that's up.
The guys that didn't win a trophy this year, but that's cool. Next.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Thank you so much for watching and continue to support us. We're on Twitter, Instagram. We're going to try and get the music back. It's just, there's so much content right now, but the podcast, I mean, been doing I must say, we've been doing a stellar job with the podcast. I'm really thankful for everybody that's come on the podcast so far. We're gonna continue to have some great guests for you guys. So yeah, we're out. You guys take it easy. Peace.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.